The top 3 ways to avoid probate. Every one of us might want to pass on a bit of something to our kids or other friends and family. We save and save to make life somewhat less demanding for the general population we think about. The exact opposite thing anybody needs is to give a huge part of their well-deserved cash to the administration of probate expenses. Nor do we need our friends and family, particularly our life partners and youngsters, to hold up months, even years to get a penny. Maintaining a strategic distance from the delays and expenses of probate is considerably simpler than a person might suspect. Here are some fundamental tips to keep a greater amount of an estate in the hands of the general population who matter most. 1. Compose a living trust. The clearest approach to maintaining a strategic distance from probate is essential to make a living trust. A living trust is only a contrasting option to a last will. Not at all like a will, which simply disperses a person's assets upon death. A living trust puts his assets and property in trust, which are then overseen by a trustee for the advantage of his beneficiaries. It enables him to avoid probate totally in light of the fact that the property and assets are as of now circulated to the trust. A trust likewise empowers a person to maintain a strategic distance from the cost of probating a will. One of the fundamental drawbacks of a will is the cost of probating it or going out through the courts. In probate, there are court charges taken from the gross estate. This expense can frequently be as high as 10% of the aggregate estate, which regularly is better utilized paying trustee charges and burial costs. With a living trust, a person maintains a strategic distance from these court costs altogether. 2. Name beneficiaries on retirement and bank accounts. For somewhere in the range of, a last will is frequently a superior fit than a trust, since it is a more clear estate planning report. However, in light of the fact that a person has composed a will doesn't imply that the majority of his assets need to go through probate. What the vast majority don't understand is that a hefty portion of our most esteemed assets enables us to name recipients. Truth be told, he might not have understood that the bank account he opened when he got his first job most likely empowers him to assign a recipient that is payable on death. Thought it might appear to be sufficiently basic, many individuals don't set aside the opportunity to really name a beneficiary or beneficiaries for their bank accounts, ventures, and retirement plans. Payable on death accounts incorporate life insurance policies, pension plans, 401k arrangements, IRA records, stocks, and securities. All have to do to kick themselves off is to demand and round out the payable on death shapes that their brokerage company or bank can give. By setting aside the opportunity to round out these structures, nonetheless, they guarantee that the returns are quickly scattered at death without passing through probate, saving a great deal of time and a considerable measure of cost. For some, a last will can in this way be an astounding contrasting option to a living trust. 3. Joint tenancy with a right of survivorship. Another incredible approach to keep a person's real estate out of probate is to consider holding his property together. In the event that he and a life partner or critical other are contemplating acquiring a first home, or even effectively claim he possesses a house, owning mutually enables the property to pass consequently to his life partner without going through probate. It doesn't make a difference in the event that he is married or not. On the off chance that the property is assigned a mutually held property, it will go to the surviving individual from the couple. Obviously, he will need to ensure he assigns this possession unmistakably. He may likewise need to investigate tenancy by the entirety, and for wedded couples in community property states, he will need to research assigning co-possessed property as community property with a right of survivorship. This list is in no way, shape or form comprehensive. A few states even offer an expedited probate for what they consider little estates. Obviously, he will need to investigate his state laws for what is viewed as a little estate. Regularly, this assignment can show that an estate is not as much as a specific sum, or it can likewise imply that there is not genuine property for the court to look at. For free samples of probates, inherited, foreclosures, absentees landlord, vacant, code violations, evictions list, visit www.ralsupermarket.com.